Hey, it's Job, and happy 2018, everyone. With a new year comes a new setup for my planners and journals, and today I thought I would show you what I'm going to be using in 2018. So, first up, we have this A6 size Leuchtturm hardcover journal, and this has dot grid paper, and it is in the black colorway. And if you haven't guessed it by now, this is my bullet journal. So, I am finally diving headfirst into the elusive and interesting world of bullet journaling. In 2017, I had this insert in my passport size Midori Traveler's Notebook, and it was my bullet journal insert. And I actually took the to-do list and tasks portion of the bullet journal system and tried to incorporate it into my own planning system, and it really worked for me. But I thought that I would try the whole bullet journaling system out and actually get a dedicated notebook for it. I was kind of sad because I still wanted to use my Midori Traveler's Notebook, but I just didn't have a thick enough insert to accommodate the full-on bullet journaling system. Maybe in the future or halfway through the year, I could maybe cut down a Muji grid notebook. I know they're pretty thick, and I know some people actually cut them down to fit into travelers notebooks, but for now I thought I would use this A6 size Leuchtturm journal, and hopefully I like the system, and if I do like it, I will continue to use it in the future. But this is a trial and error process for me because I've never really I just don't really know anything about bullet journaling. I don't really watch any videos about bullet journaling unless I actually don't. So hopefully you can suggest a few bullet journalers or bullet journalists on Instagram and YouTube so I can go check them out. I'm taking a very minimalist approach to this bullet journaling. I'm not really decorating it, and it's mainly going to serve as my, I guess, like a full-on planner, and I just want a place that I can put all my ideas and all my lists in, and hopefully this works out for me. But this is my bullet journal so far. Hopefully I can show you more pages in the future. Next up, we have my Midori Traveler's Notebook in the passport size, and I actually didn't know if I was going to be using this actual size Traveler's Notebook in my planning and journaling setup for this year because I already had that bullet journal that I just talked about earlier. But since I have two of these passport size Midoris, I thought I would use this because I didn't want it to go to waste. And I wanted to find a way to incorporate my daily journaling in a smaller form factor. So back when I was living in Korea, I lived in Korea for 2 years if you didn't know, and I actually daily journaled each day. So I filled up a whole bunch of journals, and it was such a good way to write down memories and to keep memorabilia. But I stopped journaling since I got back in October of 2017, daily journaling I mean, and I thought this would be a great way to head back into daily journaling. So I bought this weekly insert. I'm going to be showing you in a little bit. It is the horizontal weekly insert from Midori, and it comes in a pack of 2, so you get an insert for the first half of the year, and then you get a second insert for the later half of the year. And I'm going to be using this insert for my daily journaling. And along with this insert, I just showed you my monthly insert. I always need to have a monthly insert in my planner or journal just so I can see the month or the months in general of the year, and it's just good for forward planning. And then I also imported a few of my favorite lists from my bullet journal into this monthly calendar just so I have them here as a reference as well. And if I ever add anything onto this list in my passport size Midori, I will have to remind myself to include it into my master list, which is in my bullet journal. And that's going to be a little bit tricky, but I'm going to try and keep myself accountable and try to update all my lists and all those things that I've written down in this journal into my bullet journal. But let's move on to the larger journals. So this is going to be my weekly recap journal. This is a little bit excessive because I have 4 journals and planners that I'm going to be keeping for this year. Last year I had 3, and the year before that I only had 2. So I feel like my journal and planner lineup is getting bigger and bigger, but it's probably because I have so many Midoris and Traveler's Notebooks that I really just want to use them and I want to give them all the same love. But this is my Train Edition Midori Traveler's Notebook in the regular size, and in it I have a 1.61 soft goods zipper pouch from Bomb Kuchen, and I've had that for almost 2 years now. And then I have this vertical weekly insert, so like the horizontal weekly insert in my Midori passport size. This one comes in a pack of 2, so one for the first half of the year and one for the second half of the year. And I'm going to be using this like I did last year, and this is going to serve as a fun decorated weekly journal, and it just is going to have a full-on recap of my week. And this is just a fun way to use supplies and to get creative. Sometimes when I create those 2-page journal spreads, I don't know, I get in my head, and sometimes I want it to look a certain way. With this, I give myself a lot more freedom, and I allow myself to go crazy with the stickers, stamps, washi tapes, and it ends up looking like a hot mess, but it looks like a good hot mess. So that's what I have. And then I have this insert that I brought with me to Paris, and I didn't use it, but I just kept it in here because having one insert inside a Midori Traveler's Notebook just looks weird, and I kept my washi tape samples in the 1.61 soft goods zipper pouch. So this one I am not bringing with me when I go out of my home. This is just gonna stay at home, or maybe I will bring it out, but mostly this is gonna stay at home. And then lastly, this is gonna be my full-on daily driver. That doesn't sound right. It's gonna be what is that called? Oh, it's going to be part of my daily carry. So I am going to try and bring this as much as possible. I usually always have one Traveler's Notebook on my body, on my person every time I go out. Sometimes I don't, just because I don't want to bring a backpack, and I just don't want to be holding a Traveler's Notebook with me. It just seems a little bit weird, but I'm going to try and bring this with me as much as possible. And yeah, the first insert is my monthly insert, and last year I used this special insert. It's called the PD251, I think, or something like that. Oh no, PD8, and it's the professional Midori planner, and it doesn't really fit into my Traveler's Notebook, but I actually cut it down to size, and I really like how that insert worked for me, but I decided to just go with a monthly insert from Midori because it was a lot slimmer. And then I imported my favorite lists from my bullet journal into this insert. And fun fact, when I was actually creating my bullet journal, I already had those lists in my previous monthly insert from 2017. It's that PD8 professional diary that I just talked about, and I just I just transferred it over to my bullet journal, and then I transferred that information into that monthly calendar. So there's just a lot of transferring, but all these lists have been with me for a while. I just keep on transferring them into new planners and journals. And as you can see, all my planners and journals are kind of amalgamated. So since they are Traveler's Notebooks, I have one planner inside the Traveler's Notebook and at least one journal in it. It's just fun having both with me at the same time. I'm not confined to just having one planner in one Traveler's Notebook and all my journals in one Traveler's Notebook, if you understand what I'm saying. And then I have my craft folder, and that's just filled with a whole bunch of crap. No, not really. It comes with what is that called? Translucent dot stickers that came with my 2017, I guess, diary sticker pack that comes in. What does it come with? I think it came with one of my inserts. I'm not quite sure. I've had this for, actually no, I think I got this in 2015. It's been a while, but I don't use them that often except for special occasions. And then I have this "Hello, I am a traveler" postcard from the Midori Traveler's Notebook store, and then a whole bunch of stickers. No, those aren't stickers. Those are actually ticket stubs. I think those are plane and bus ticket stubs from when I was still living in Korea. I still haven't journaled about that, so I still need to include that in a journal spread. And then I carry my favorite photo booth stickers with me in this journal. This is the one that I carry with me all the time, and I have photo booth stickers from when I was in Korea and from here. And if you didn't know, I am obsessed with photo booths in general. So if there's a photo booth, I'm probably gonna drag you into it. And yeah, I love photo booths. So every time I see one, I will probably take a photo in it. I've actually never gone alone though, but I am rambling. And then I have this little note card that says this book belongs to Job, and that is from a friend. And then I have a postcard from the Regional Assembly of Text, which is my favorite stationery store in Vancouver. And then I have my pencil board for 2018 from Midori, or Traveler's Company, and it is train themed. And then I have inside my leather zipper pouch. This leather zipper pouch is from Posh Projects, and it's a Korean brand, and you can buy this at the Time Stationery Store in Seoul. I don't believe they sell them online yet, but I will double check and just check in the links below if there is one, but I don't think they have it yet online. And that pretty much does it for this main traveler's notebook. It's super thick, but I still carry it with me every time I go out if I have a backpack or some sort of bag or tote. And yeah, I have 4 big chunky journals and planners that I am going to be bringing and using for 2018. It seems a little bit excessive, and I don't think I'll be using all of them, but it's just nice to have these all prepared. And maybe halfway through 2018, maybe I will give you an update on what I'm using. But that pretty much does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a while. December Daily is over now, and I took a little bit of a break, but I'm back now, and I'll try to post maybe 2 videos a week now instead of just 1 video a week, because I don't know, it's the December Daily lit a little fire within me, and it really showed me how fun posting is, and hopefully I can post more in the future. But I'll see you all next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with all your stationery obsessed friends. I'll see you all next time. Oh yeah, and I'll post the December Daily flip through next. So I'll see you all next time. Bye!